it's free to share some shit, bitch. It's free to share some shit. It's free to like some shit and not be a nasty bitch, okay? Not be no nasty, crusty, rude bitch. Be a nice hoe, okay? Be a nice hoe. Them not y'all motherfucking kids. Them not y'all kids. Do you think it's necessary for women to have a hoe phase? Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Just Jadapod, where we talk about all things womanhood, motherhood, and a little bit of what's going on in the hood as well. Make sure you get cozy, grab your favorite drink, favorite snack, whatever makes you comfortable, and get ready to tune into your midweek pick-me-up. Hi, you guys. How are you guys doing? I am so happy to be back. I had to take a little break, y'all. I had to take a little mental break, which I said when I started my podcast that I just was not going to take breaks. But, you know, bitch, life happened. Life happens. It always happens. And you just got to learn how to push forward, move forward, and learn how to just take whatever life throws at you and just have, like, the mental to just pick yourself back up and keep going. So I did not want to take a 2-week break. I literally was only wanting to take a 1-week break, but we are back now. There's not going to be any more breaks, and we are back, baby. We are so back. Like for those of you who just follow my pod, like my pod page. I don't want to make this so savvy and so just like, you know, sad, bitch. I don't want to be fucking sad. So for those of you who just don't follow my like regular accounts, all of my pod accounts, I had a brother that did pass away, unfortunately, about 2 weeks ago. So that's why I took a little break. I just feel like I needed a little mental break. I feel like I was not ready to sit down and talk on a camera, especially not about that, and not just be so emotional. I'm not okay, but I am okay to talk about it now. But yes, he did pass. That's him right there. I have him on my, a banner of him on my wall in my office. And I just love him very much. I love him so much. And I really miss him a lot too. But we're not going to talk about it because we're not going to be a sad bitch and we're not going to cry. So happy to be back. I miss you guys. Recording is actually my happy space. And I like to record and I like to sit down and talk and I like to make these episodes. Like, that's just what I like to do. So we're going to go ahead and get into this week's episode. I don't know what episode this is. I think this is episode 8. I should did my research before I got on here. This is episode 8. Make sure you guys don't forget to go over don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're listening on Apple Music or Spotify, make sure you add the podcast to your favorites as something that you listen to and enjoy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Let's get into the video, y'all. So, for the first segment of today, we're going to tap into our Just a Girl segment where we talk about all things womanhood and, yeah, things like that. All right. So, in our Just a Girl segment, we're going to talk about supporting friends' businesses. Do you feel like you are obligated? I don't want to say obligated because, like, really, honestly, truthfully, nobody's obligated to do a motherfucking thing. So, I don't want to say obligated. Do you feel like it's the right thing to do? Do you feel like, I'm going to say obligated. Do you feel obligated to support your friend's business? Do you feel like that's something that you should do? Like, do you feel like that's something that comes natural to you? Do you feel like that you should do it, basically, y'all? I have different views on it. I'm not going to lie. I do feel like you should support your friends' businesses. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel, and I'm going to tell y'all another perspective on it. I feel like you should support your friends' businesses. I do feel like you should support your friend business. Even if you're not, like, if your friend is a service provider, let's say your friend do lashes and you don't like to get lashes done, or you already have a lash tech that you go to, that you've been going to for years, that know your eye map, she know how every lash on your eye look, and you're comfortable with going to her because you feel like that's your girl, like you've been going to her. I won't necessarily say just because your friend started doing lashes that you should start going to your friend, but It's free to share some shit, bitch. It's free to share some shit. It's free to like some shit. It's free to show love on social media. I don't think it's like good for your friends to have a business and then they're just promoting their business down hard on social media, and bitch, you can't like or share a post. Like I feel like that's real funny acting. I feel like that's really fucking weird, and I feel like why? Bitch, it's first of all, it's free to share a post. Second of all, if you care so much for this person and love this person so much and you want the best for your friends, like I really genuinely honestly want the best for my friends. If that's the case, why won't you share their new business venture to get the word out, to get their clientele up, to get the people coming in, to get the people going to her business? I just feel like me as a person, that's just like a natural thing for me to do. Like I'm naturally gonna show love to my friend's business. I'm naturally gonna pour into my friend's business. Like that's just a natural thing for me to do. I know that I like my best friend, she started a clothing line, and I did a raffle for some clothes. My other friend, she started making strip lashes. I did a raffle online for her lashes. Like I paid for some girls' lashes, and then she raffled them off on social media. Like you don't gotta. I'm saying it's like that's an example of something that I would do. You don't gotta go as hard to like show support and like support your friend's business, because like I said, a like and a share is fucking free 99, bitch. It don't cost you nothing to pick your finger up and share your friend's post, share your friend's business, because why the fuck not? Why not? Are you like now? It just gets like you secretly hating on the bitch vibes, and I don't want to. I hate when people be always saying like somebody hating on them because they not supporting them or sharing their business. But when it comes to like a friend, bitch, what's really going on? I'm side-eyeing you. Like, I'm side-eyeing you because why is it a problem to share your friend's shit? Are you talking about this friend behind her motherfucking back to another friend? It's like, that bitch don't even know how to do lashes for motherfucking real. I don't know why she started doing motherfucking lashes. Is that what you're doing? Is that why you cannot share my post, bitch? Because you were talking about me? Like, it's bad to think that negative, but it's just like, how else can you think? Because what is really the problem? We're trying to figure out the problem here. What is it? Why can't you show love to me and my business on social media? And it's not an obligation. That's why I say I feel like I got mixed emotions, because you want to show love to your friends on social media about their business, but it's just like, it's not when it comes to a point where the friend that has the business try to make it feel like it's the other friend's obligation to share. Like, bitch, I posted a new reel and you ain't even fucking sharing, ho. What the? No. Pump your brakes, bitch. Don't make me feel like I have to share your shit or I have to like your shit. Let me do it naturally. Let me do it because that's what I want to do in my body, in my bones. That's why I feel like what I'm saying now is contradicting what I just said. But that's why I said I have different views on it and I have different emotions about it, because don't make me feel like I gotta do a bitch ass thing, bitch. Don't make me feel like I'm forced to go do it. Don't make me feel like, oh, I'm scrolling past this bitch shit. Let me go ahead and like it. Let me go ahead and share it, because if not, me and my friend gonna have a problem later on. You know what I mean? Like, don't make me feel like that, because then, bitch, I'm just not gonna want to do it. That's not. I'm saying like talking to me like as if I was another person. But me, I just naturally do it. I actually do it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I share. I don't know why I use lashes, because I'm not talking about my friend, because I don't wear lashes. I tried, they don't work. My friend live in another state. I can't try for her to go get lashes, but my friend does lashes, and everything she posts, I don't share it. Everything she posts, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I share it, but sometimes I do share her posts, and I do social media, and content creation. Everything I post, she don't share it, and I'm not mad at her for it. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, y'all, you can get the most love from the people on the fucking internet. Like, your target audience is not the people where you grew up at. It's not your friends. It's not your family. It's not that. It's the people. The other people, bitch. The other people that's online. Your other supporters. It's not going to be your friends, unfortunately. That's not your target audience. They just want to be your friend, bitch. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying, do all the extras. And you know what? That's okay sometimes. Because I don't want to feel like I'm forcing a bitch to do a motherfucking thing. Like, it should just come naturally. Yes, I love and appreciate when my friends support my business, when my friends share my reels, when my friends, like, say, hey, go tune in to Jada new video. But I don't feel bad and I don't want to beef with them when they don't. So I feel like you got to find a balance. Like not go so hard and be so, like, you know what I'm saying, on your friends and make them feel like they have to. Because, bitch, don't do that. Like, when it comes to, like, buying a product, that's another thing. Like, if your friend's selling something and I feel like it comes to, like, buying a product, if you genuinely, honestly don't use that product, I just feel like you shouldn't force yourself to buy the product. And it's not that I don't want to support your business, bitch. I just don't want to waste no money. Like, I don't want to waste no money. I'll share your post, like your post. I'll do whatever. But if you're selling fucking... if you're selling a 2-piece set and it's not tall girl friendly, I'm not buying it, bitch, because I'm not about to spend money on a 2-piece set and I'm flooded and can't even fucking wear it. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. Like, it depends. It comes to a lot of things. Like, don't force yourself. You want to be a supportive friend just like naturally. Like, you just naturally want to do it. You don't want to feel forced. You don't want to feel like I'm being wasteful supporting this friend. Like, I'm spending money and I'm really not getting in return just to say I supported a friend. Like, you don't want it to be like that, but you do want to make sure you are there for your friends, make them feel love when they start a new business. Not even if it's a new business, it could be a fucking established business. You just want to make sure you feel love. I'm not saying they feel love. I'm not saying share every post that they make or like every post that they make. But, bitch, make it known, like, yeah, this is my friend, this is her business, and I support it, I fuck with it. But don't just be a bitch that don't like or share none of your friends' shit. That's weird. It's just like a little weird to me. Even with like their pictures they put online. I can't wait till my friend post a bad bitch picture, okay? I can't wait till my friend put that shit on. And it's just because I'm naturally just like a girl's girl. I can't wait till my friend put that shit on. I'm gonna go like her picture. I'm gonna go repost that motherfucker. I'm gonna go comment on that motherfucker. And I might even motherfucking share it. Because that's just the type of friend that I am. Like, I like to pour into my friends and let my friends know that they beautiful. Let them know that they a bad bitch and ain't no hoe fucking with them. That's just me. That's just like what I like to do. So, but I feel like people shouldn't do it if they feel forced to do it. Like, my friend posted a picture, let me go like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like support from your other friends should not be forced. It should be something that you naturally want to do. And if it's forced, I don't know, bitch. I don't think that's your friend because I don't know. You should want the best for your friend. You should want the best for your friend. You should want to love and support and love on your friend. And if you feel like that's not what you're wanting to do with this person, bitch, you need to realize and see what the fuck the real problem is. Maybe y'all got some underlying issues or something, or I don't know. But something going on. Next segment. Our next segment is our Just Mom segment, where we talk about all things motherhood, the good, the bad, the ugly, the all in betweens. This week's subject is like, what's the hardest part of being a mom? What do you feel like the hardest part of being a mom is? I feel like being a mom is like one of the easiest things, but yet again, one of like the hardest things to do, because it's like, what I put on here is like teaching them right, guiding them and leading them. That is just like my favorite. I mean, that is just like my thing that I feel like it's the hardest, like, because you want to make sure you are teaching your kids right and leading them right and just setting them up for success and like instilling knowledge in them, making sure they street smart, they book smart. And when I say street more smart, I'm not talking about like drugs or anything, but like they know, like, we ain't going for that type of shit. Like, I got girls, like, I want them to know, like, bitch, you ain't going for anything, not calling them a bitch, but just speaking figuratively. We ain't going for anything. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going for anything. Like, no, your mama know the game, bitch. Your mama know the game. We ain't going for anything. So it's just like teaching them to like stay in the books, get an education, get this, like just teaching them, instilling in them the right things. Like, that is just something that I feel like is the hardest part, because I honestly, truthfully feel like no matter how your kids are raised, there is a thing called influence. So like it's like I want to teach them to be strong minded because when they go off to high school, when they go off to college, they may be easily influenced to saying fuck everything you can taught them over the last 17, 18 years. They're gonna do what the fuck they want to do, like because they are easily influenced by other people. So teaching them to be strong minded, like protected them. Like I want my kids to feel like I'm their safe space. Like if I can't go to anybody, I can go to my mama. Because I just feel like that's how it's supposed to be. If I don't have anybody, I got my mama. If I can't call anybody, if I'm down and out on my ass, I don't have a dime to my name. If my boyfriend just broke up with me, I'm heartbroken. If me and my friend just got into an argument, if my kids get on my nerve, if my husband just did fucking, I don't know what to me, that I am their person. I want to be my kids' person. I want to be their safe space. I want to be the person that they come to and tell anything and everything to, and they feel comfortable with, and they feel like they won't be judged, and they feel like I'm still gonna pour them unconditional love no matter what the fuck they did. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a hard part too, like teaching them that. Like it's not really hard, but it's not. I'm not saying it's hard. What am I trying to say? It's not hard, but I that's something I want them to know. I probably just got off topic, but yeah. um, like being a good example for them, being a good leader for them. Like I told Michael, like I just feel like Kinsley's at the age, she's 10 years old. Kalani is so smart, and I feel like she's above her age. She remembers stuff. I feel like I don't want to like argue in front of the kids anymore with Michael. Like, no. Kinsley listens, bitch. Kinsley listens, and she don't forget anything. She's like a sponge. She soak everything in. So it's just like I don't want to be arguing around her, saying things that like, because when you argue, you saying shit that you don't really mean nine times out of the 10 anyway. So I don't want her getting that information, having a view on Michael, my husband, which is her father, that sticks with her from the words that I said. You know what I'm saying? So like just being a good example, like letting her know that like love don't look like, love, ups and downs are a part of life, but I don't want her to feel like, damn, all my mama and my daddy do is argue. So when she get a person, she feel like, oh, like that's a part of love, that's a part of life, that's how shit's supposed to go. No, bitch, you ain't supposed to be arguing 24/7. You need to have a healthy form of communication. So that's another thing that I put on here. Raising them off love so they can know. Like, it just ties into what I just said. Raising them off love so they can know how to give love to, like, their partner, to their kids. The way that I love them, I want them to love their kids like that because I feel like I do a damn good job showing my kids and telling my kids that I love them, that they're beautiful, that they're everything to me, that they're the best kids in the world. Like, I instill so much positive energy into them. So, and I instill positive energy into Michael. Like I hug my husband in front of them. I kiss my husband in front of them because they need to know what love looks like. You know what I'm saying? I tell him I love him so much. I tell him he's the best husband in the whole world around them. Even not around them, but I make sure I say that around him as well because how much I appreciate him, how much I just thankful for him taking care of us, and I just want them to know what love looks like, how to love, and how to give love to other people. And not be a nasty bitch, okay? Not be no nasty, crusty, rude bitch. Be a nice hoe, okay? Be a nice hoe. Because I do believe in, like, trauma, transferring trauma. Like, I don't want the shit that I done went through to rub off on them. So it's, I just want them to, like, handle their emotions, give love, and do the right thing. Do the right thing. And but I think the hardest part of it all is, like, all in all, I'm saying, like, the hardest part of parenting is just making sure you're raising them right. You're instilling the best values in them and the best personality traits. Like I said a couple of videos back, Kinsley had a little lion face. I ain't no raising no little lion motherfucker, okay? We're going to nip this in the bud right now because I don't want nobody to be like, Jada daughter Kinsley, all that motherfucker do is lie for no reason. Now, That's not a character trait we're going to have. We're going to tell the truth around this bitch, okay? So just making sure that you're raising them right. And you're instilling good things into them, and you're not just being one thing I can't stand is a ain't shit ass mama. Because you know what? These kids did not ask to be here. They did not act. You laid down and fucked and had them. So you need to stand up, put whatever, when you have kids, whatever you want to do, whatever. I'm not saying like you can't still live your life, but bitch, and for a minute while they little, it gotta go on hold, or you gotta learn how to find a happy balance, a happy medium on how to live your life, do what you like to do, and still raise them right and do right by them. Because bitch, you only got one time to be a good mama, and one time, because that leaves a lasting impression on them. You think when they grow up and they go to the NFL, the NBA, they become lawyers, they become this and that, you gonna be the mama that they want to bring along and tag along? No, you're gonna be an ain't shit ass mama. They gonna leave you at your motherfucking house. No, so you need to do right by these people. Do you think when they are writing their insurance policy, you need to be the mama when they write their insurance policy? You're getting put on it. That just goes to show you're a great mother. You're a great mother, bitch. Because if they not putting you on an insurance policy, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. They don't even trust you to bury them, bitch. So it's just like, be a good mom. Like, if you have kids, just be a fucking good mom. Like, how could you not? I just don't know what I would do without my kids and not being a good mom. It's just like in me. I feel like when you have a baby, you push them out your ass, it's just like a switch happening to your brain, and everything just changes. If it don't, I'm side-eyeing you, girl. I am side-eyeing, yeah. All right, y'all, for the next segment is the Just Saw This segment, where we talk about things that we recently seen online and we want to tap into. Y'all, what I saw was Amy Luciani and Dwight Howard get into a little feud, get into a little, 1-2, and it was not pretty. It was not pretty. I do remember, like a couple of months back, I got it on my phone today, y'all. I do remember a couple of months back, Amy Luciani filed for divorce from him, and I'm just like, that's crazy, because like I never seen him to have any problems, but I can't really say that because I'm not a bitch to put my business on social media. So she probably just be the same way. She don't put the downs on social media. I feel like I told y'all in the couple of videos back, stop putting y'all motherfucking business on social media so we can be surprised when they say y'all divorcing. We need to be surprised. That's what it's supposed to be. Like, we don't supposed to be knowing all that. Why would you put that out? But anyways, I'll get off track. Back to the subject. She tried to leave him last year, and they never said why or like what happened. It's just like Amy Luciani filed for divorce. Move on. Present day, not present day, but last month, the lady posted, she got on live. It's not fucking funny. She got on live and she was crying, snot bubbles, in distress, in the car. Now, you go get in the car and get on live and cry. And let me just say this. I don't fuck with a bitch that cry online. I don't fuck with a bitch that set their camera up and cry. When I say she was crying so hard, snot bubbles coming out of her nose. Because at the end of the day, I feel like getting on social media crying, what the fuck is that gonna do? Like, what is it gonna do? What can we do for you when you get online crying? We can't do nothing. It's nothing that we can do, babe. So that's getting on subject too, but she was crying, she was snotting, it was a lot. It was a lot. She had snot bubbles.
I gotta tell everybody he needs some help. Person, our 12-year-old son, to cover for him, his son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody wanna fucking listen because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit. This shit right here, I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more.
And telling us like what's going on, like Dwight Howard allegedly has a drug addiction. He has a drug problem. She got online showing, when I say a bag of drugs that was the size of my motherfucking head, it was like so big. It was like so big. And I mean, I'm not a street person. I'm not a street girl. I'm very much a law-abiding citizen. But I just feel like that had to be like what they call a brick. Like that had to be at least 225 lines of fucking drugs, because it was so freaking big. And y'all know like that stuff is thin. Like, I don't know, but like watching movies and shit, that stuff is thin. It was like a big ass pile, like the size of my head. And I'm just like, because that nigga got online, y'all. That nigga got online the next day. Or was it the same day? It was one or the other. He was at a basketball game. He said he don't do drugs. So this nigga paying you out to be the bad guy. So all we know is, bitch, them your drugs. Because this nigga done got online and said them not his motherfucking drugs. He don't do drugs. And he at the basketball game like ain't a fuck thing happened while you online snot, crying, going berserk. And he's denying everything that you're saying. So you look crazy, babe. You look crazy. Girl, the ex-wife got on there telling everybody that she told them during the basketball wife era, she been telling y'all the man was allegedly abusive, and allegedly a drug user. Like, he used drugs. She's like, bitch, I been telling y'all that. She don't feel sorry at all. I am not about knocking a woman when they down, but they did say that I do believe in karma, and they did say that when Amy first got with Dwight, that she did the lady bad. So it's just like now the lady feel like she getting her get back, which I don't feel like knocking somebody when they down is good, but everybody ain't me, and I do feel, because Amy used to date this guy named Mozzie, and I used to watch their YouTube channel, and they had good content, funny content, good content, love them down, but I mean, like I'm not with them 24/7. I don't know what goes on in and out of their household. So apparently they had problems, like what relationship doesn't, and they end up splitting. And then she, eventually got with Dwight, but she did Mozzie bad online, bitch. So like I said, I do believe in karma, but I'm not gonna knock a bitch when she down. But I do believe in karma. She did Mozzie bad on the internet, and I didn't like a fuck thing about it. I just feel like if you're gonna leave relationship, do it gracefully. You ain't gotta get online knocking the next bitch. Getting online explaining shit like we broke up. Okay, cool. You don't have to owe social media explanation. And I just feel like with somebody that you cared about and loved, you wouldn't do them like that. But you don't knock a bitch when she down. I'm not gonna knock a bitch when she down. But I just feel like it might be a little bit of karma, Amy. It might be a little bit of karma. I don't know. It might be a little bit of karma. I just don't like getting on social media with relationships, period. Because like, what if you want to go back? Like, you married him. You said the first time you didn't file for divorce because you feel like divorce is not good, and people put in your head like it's too soon to be divorced and y'all can work through it, this and that. Like, what if y'all could have worked through what you ain't say he beat your ass, you just say he had drug problems. What was he doing to make you so upset to get online and show us that big ass bag of coke? It's not funny. What made you get that mad? Because like, we all gonna be judging you if you go back now, because you got online. He filed for divorce, y'all. That's what they say. They say he filed for divorce, and she got online and made another post, and she was like, you tried to beat me to go file for divorce. What? talking about the kids. The good thing about it is, them ain't your kids, Amy, bitch. You can get the fuck up and you can get the fuck on. I love these kids. I love y'all to death. Look, stepmommy loves y'all. But your daddy, he on some other shit. Now I gotta go. That's what I would say. Like, you can get a divorce. It's nothing. Get a divorce. You ain't got no kids. You ain't got no attachment to this man. Y'all probably got a house together. Was you living in his house? It don't fucking matter. Y'all can settle that in a divorce. The main thing is, bitch, y'all don't have no kids. You can get the fuck up and you can get the fuck gone. You don't have to have no attachment to this man. You can divorce him. Y'all split, however fuck that goes, and you can get the fuck on. Pack your shit. I mean, everything. Your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your drawers, your socks, your clothes, and get the fuck up and get the fuck out, because you don't have to stay. You don't have to deal with this man for the next 18 years. Or I feel like when you have a baby with somebody, you deal with them, kind of for the rest of their life almost. But you don't have to, bitch. That's not your story. And I hope you're not pregnant now. Get the fuck up and get the fuck gone. Like, I get the bond. I get the bond that you created with them, because she kept saying, our kids, our kids, our kids. Them not y'all motherfucking kids. Them not y'all kids. You can still send them birthday presents and shit, but respectfully, pack that car and cry on the way outside. Cry on the way outside, packing that motherfucking car and cry out the driveway, bitch. Because get up and it's just run at this point. If that was that man's big ass sack of drugs and he got online and said it wasn't his, bitch, that mean whose is it? That mean it's yours. He's saying it is yours. If he's saying that is not his and trying to imply that it's yours and went to a fucking basketball game after you sat online crying, snotting, going crazy, and that he went to a basketball game after, waving, bitch, smiling, cheesing, grinning, and denied all of this, I'm scared. Run. I'm scared. Just fucking run, bitch. Get up and go. That's gonna be it. I just saw this segment. Honestly, I just feel like we all should pray for her, because that can't be easy. I'm pretty sure she married him. I'm pretty sure she loved him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, having your partner just do like a whole 160 switch, it's just like, it got to be hard. So prayers out to you, girl. I'm not going to knock you while you're down like the other bitches, but I am going to tell you to run. All right, you guys, for the next segment, which is my favorite segment, the next segment, which is my favorite segment, the next segment, which is my favorite. Y'all, the next segment, oh my God, like, recording genuinely makes me so happy. I have not been this happy and giddy in a minute. I went to the Cardi B concert, and that was just like fun, amazing, but it was still like the death was still fresh. So I had fun, but I don't know. My best friend probably could tell I was down a little bit, because she kept asking me, "You okay? You okay? You okay?" But I did have an amazing time. Shout out to Cardi B for putting on an amazing show. I got a little suggestion on our social, the Just Jada Pod. Y'all, please send in the Just Jada Pod to Just Jada Pod, which I want my perspective on. I need them. Send them Just Jada Pod on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, do it on TikTok. If you don't got TikTok, do it on Facebook. Look, we're everywhere. If you don't got none of those, email it. Comment it down in the comment section below. Email it to justjadapod@gmail.com. Let's do it. Okay. They want my perspective on, do you think it's necessary for women to have a hoe phase? I don't feel like it's necessary for a woman to have a hoe phase, but I do feel like it's necessary for a woman to experience a good amount of men. And when I say good amount, I don't know what amount is a good amount. I'm just saying. But I feel like it is okay for a woman to have an experience where she's living life young, wild, and free before she decides to settle down and get married. Because you don't want to be in a situation to where you're married and you want to start living life being young, wild, and free. That's why I always as well preach to girls, like, bitch, don't get married young. Like, I know I got married young. It worked for me. It worked for me, but it's just like it's not gonna work for everybody. You have to be strong-willed, strong-minded, and like it's been so many times I wanted to just get the fuck up and leave Michael, but you just have to be. I don't know. I feel like I always tell Michael, a good thing that helped us is that we didn't live where we came from. I feel like if we lived where we came from, it would have destroyed us. Honestly, because I was so young. We got married at 19. So it's just like I was so young, like I had a baby, but a baby ain't stopped nothing. And like these men, I still wanted to be young, wild, and free. So it's just like I feel like I probably would have felt into the lust of other men because I was so young. Michael was like my second real relationship. I only had like one other real relationship before him, and then I just talked to other men. But I feel like if we would have stayed where we live, I feel like I would have felt into the trap of other men. Not saying that's a good thing, and that's just me being a real ass bitch. Give a fuck about a nigga and everything. That's just me being a real ass bitch. Not being no fake phony asshole saying, no, I would have just been all about Michael. Because at the end of the day, women and men, when you get married that young, like I feel like when we got married, it was more of just like let's do it type of thing. More not rather so now. Like this year, we're making 10 years married. We've built things. We built a foundation. We are locked in. Ain't no switching up. But at the beginning of our marriage, I feel like we just did it. Like we just did it because that's what we needed to do at the time to keep our family together and not have our family fall apart. So it's just like we loved each other, but I just felt like we wasn't in love with each other when we got married. We had to grow to be, in love with each other and to like, be all the things that a married couple should be. So I feel like at that age and at that time that we had so many problems. We were learning each other. We were learning ourselves. We were learning each other, learning ourselves. So I feel like if we would have stayed in our hometown, we would have broke. I tell him this all the time, so it's just not me like telling this to y'all and me not being a real ass bitch. Because I've had these conversations with him, and I've told him this is how I felt, and like we both talked about it. So I do think that you should experience a little before like going to hop into a marriage. Not saying have a whole face, be out here doing the food, bitch, giving it out. Just don't be giving it out. But I do feel like you should experience a couple partners, maybe even a couple women, to see if that's what you like. Do you like that more? Do you like a little bumpy bump better than you like a little You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should live your life a little bit before jumping into a marriage. Because marriage is a real deal, bitch. Marriage ain't no fucking playing around. And when you're married, bitch, you're with that one person and that one person only. Ain't no going to go trying to experience some more shit. Ain't no whole phase. Ain't no going out having one night stands, having hookups and this and that. Being a party girl. Ain't no kissing a random nigga at the bar at the club. You're only with that person. So I do feel like, unless you're one of those girls who just... I'm not going to say a love girl because I'm a love girl. But I'm not going to say unless you're just one of those... If you're one of those girls who just don't care to have a life, I guess, don't go outside, just be in the house all day reading books and doing puzzles and stuff like that. That's the only way I'll say, no, you don't really need the experience before marriage, but... yeah. I'd rather girls get the experience before they get into marriage instead of trying to get the experience when they get into marriage. If that makes sense. So yeah. No whole phase, but just, live life a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, you guys. That is it for this episode. Oh my God, I'm so proud of myself. I got through this motherfucker without crying. And I'm just so happy after it. Like, the smile on my face, the joy in my heart from making this episode and talking and just being my natural, happy, bubbly self. It's really an amazing feeling. I feel like I'm about to cry now. It's really an amazing feeling, and I'm just so grateful, so happy for everybody that's reached out to me, told me that they praying for me. Girl, keep praying for me. Only if you praying to God, though. Keep praying for me only if you praying to God. Don't pray for me to nobody else. Don't pray for me to nobody else. But Keep praying for me, y'all. I really appreciate it. All the texts, I appreciate them so much. And yeah, we're gonna get through this. I feel like if I can get through this, bitch, ain't shit can't fuck with me. Cause this has been tough. This has been hard. Like, he was literally my best friend, y'all. He was literally my best friend, literally my person. And I am going to miss him so freaking much. I'm gonna miss him so much. I love him so much. I wish we could have grew old together. I wish we could have lived a little bit more life together before being taken away. But God bring his people down here, let us borrow them, and then he gotta get them back. It sucks, it hurts, but that's just what the fuck it is. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Turn the post notifications on so you'll be notified every time I drop. I'm dropping every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Spotify and Apple Music at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you go follow us on socials at the Just Jada Pod on Instagram, not Twitter, on Instagram. I need to get on Threads. Should I get on Threads? Comment that down below. On Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok at the Just Jada Pod. And send me your perspectives. Bye.